There is no perfect moment. There's no perfect time. There's no perfect recipe for success. There's no perfect exercise. There's no perfect line to say or compliment to give. There's no perfect equipment that you can use that's going to make you successful. There's no perfect resume that you could put in that's going to get you the job. There's no perfect anything. Realistically, there's no version of something that would be considered perfect that you could use that's going to guarantee success for you. The only thing is actually taking action. At the end of the day, the only thing that you can actually do is take some sort of action in this current moment. There's an inherent power in the idea of now, you know? And when I say now, what I mean is taking action on something without really taking too much time to think about it, but just doing. Like, there's something very special about being present in the moment and just deciding I'm going to do this thing right now because I think that it's going to be beneficial to me to just do it. Not to overthink or overanalyze all the variables and how to be optimal. I think that oftentimes we delude ourselves with this idea of what optimal is. You know, what is the optimal exercise? What is the optimal way to put in the resume? Whatever. And I'm not saying that optimal doesn't exist. I'm saying that to a certain degree, if you chase optimal for too long, you may not actually take any action and do anything. And taking some sort of action is way more potent than chasing the idea of what optimal is. And I think that we delude ourselves into this idea of this perfected version of who we should be and who we should strive to be. And we feel like this perfected future version of ourselves is going to be able to handle the brunt of any sort of task that we need them to do. Like, for some reason, somehow, your current self is not powerful enough to be able to do whatever you want to do, right? But there's this imaginary version of yourself that exists in the future that somehow can just magically do all the shit that you want to be able to do, right? But that doesn't make any sense. You know, that future version of yourself doesn't exist unless the version of you today begins to start taking action today to do things today. Carpe Diem, seize the day. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to get up and you got to do something. You got to take action. You got to make sure that you just try. You know, trial and error. It's nothing wrong with failing. Failing is just, you know, the process to eventually becoming successful or learning to do something the right way. But, you know, this like idea of your future self, this perfect version of your future self that can do it all, it doesn't exist without you starting first. And we always say something like, I'm going to do it tomorrow, or I'm going to start next week, or, you know, I'm going to try to do this later. I'm going to try to do it in some future moment in time. But, you know, I don't know if y'all watch Rocky. If anybody watched Rocky, there, you know, there's that one part where Apollo Creed was like, you know, he's asking Rocky, like, what's the matter with you, Rock? There is no tomorrow. There is no tomorrow. You know what I mean? There is no tomorrow. And what does he mean by that? He's not saying there is literally no tomorrow. What he's saying is, like, philosophically, tomorrow doesn't exist. It doesn't exist as in, you know, you could plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. You know, you could go and get hit by a bus tomorrow. You know, God forbid, I don't want you to get hit by a bus tomorrow, but I'm just saying, like, anything could happen that could derail you from your plans of whatever it is that you were trying to accomplish or whatever it is that you wanted to actually do. And every time that you put something off into tomorrow, you're setting out this energy, this momentum that says, do later. But once you start doing something in the moment, you start just seizing the day, you carpe in that diem, it sets this energy in motion, this momentum that says, okay, I did it today, so I can do it again tomorrow. You influence yourself to be able to pick up that mantle and go, if I could do it today, I can do it tomorrow. And then I could do it the next day. And then I could do it the next day. Every time you put something off, it's the opposite. You know, you Sisyphus and you rolling that boulder back down the hill. Like, life is a journey. Life is a battle that's ongoing. And you can't stop. There is no stopping. It's just, you know, you give up and that boulder is going to roll you over. So you got to just continue to keep on pushing it up the hill. Keep on doing what you got to do. Just do that thing. Whatever that thing is. I don't care what it is. Just do the thing. Like, you know, don't sit there every single day and be like, well, I'm going to record the video another time. I'm going to talk to that person that I think is cute. I'm going to tell them I think they're cute tomorrow or next week. I'm going to ask this person out on a date next week. I'm going to apply for that job when I got a better resume and I got a better, little bit more experience. I'm going to start doing this exercise when I feel like I'm a little bit more experienced. Stop waiting, man. Stop waiting on this future version of yourself and just be. Be present. Be in the moment. Decide to make decisions that are going to further your growth. And the only way that you're going to further your growth is by challenging yourself to do things that inherently you're not used to doing. You know what I mean? Like, just as an example, right? I've been meaning to record this video for a very long time. It's been a while since I've recorded anything, and I've been meaning to do this for a while, and I had all sorts of excuses in my mind as to why I couldn't record this today. Oh, I got to go on my walk, so, I can't record because where am I going to record? Oh, I'm feeling a little sick. I'm feeling a little stuffy. My nose been a little runny today. Yo, what's up, buddy? You want to be a part of the video, huh? What's going on, bro? Hey, y'all saw that, right? Look, nature coming to me. Anyway, look, bro. I ain't got nothing for you. Anyway, look, all I'm really saying is I came up with a bunch of excuses as to why I could not do this. And I just decided in this moment, in a snap judgment, like, I'm going to go on my walk and I'm going to record it anyway. I'm going to record it in the park. I'm going to just do it now. I'm not going to be afraid to do it. It's like, do it now. Do it scared. Do it broke. Do it unprepared. Do it without the equipment. Do it without the perfect line. Do it without the perfect exercise. Do it without the perfect resume. Do it without the experience. Do it without anything. Just do it. Just do it because, seize that day. Carpe Diem, you know what I mean? Like, just get out there and do what you need to do. And that's just the message I wanted to make sure that I gave y'all on this Thursday. It is a Thursday. Thursday is usually my walk in the park day. I just wanted to be raw and rugged with y'all and just talk and kick it and make sure I got a little footage of this, this fall, because this is one of my favorite times of the year where all the colors are like my favorite types of colors, all the oranges and yellows and reds and stuff. I love that. And I wanted to make sure I captured a little bit of that, like, in the moment to, literally just portray the idea of what I'm saying. Like, be in the moment, be present, just do what you need to do, whatever that might be. And I'm hoping y'all have a blessed day. I'm hoping that maybe these words might have encouraged you to do something that you've been thinking of, been putting off for a long time. I just want y'all to take action and just do stuff. And every single time that I'm talking to y'all, I want you to know that I'm also talking to myself. Like, this isn't going to be necessarily like, oh, I'm the all-knowing, omnipotent person that knows all and I'm teaching you all. Like, nah, man, I'm learning the same way you learn it. We all students of the game. And I just want you to know, like, I want you to know you never stop learning. You never stop being a student. Anytime that somebody tells you that they know everything, that's when you got to start questioning stuff. Nobody don't know everything, but I'm gonna leave y'all with this one last quote before I kick it and kick the bucket and leave y'all alone. But check this out. I don't know where this comes from, but like, the best time to plant a tree was like 50 years ago, right? That would have been the best time to plant a tree. The second best time to plant one will be today. Plant it today. Okay, you couldn't do it 50 years ago. It didn't happen, whatever. Time is wasted. Time has passed. You couldn't do it, but you could do it now. You could do it today. And 50 years from now, that tree that you plant today is now going to be something. Even if you didn't do it 50 years ago, you can do it this time, 50 years ahead. You know what I mean? Plant that tree. Plant that tree and water it and give it the proper soil and proper nutrients and do all that. I'm not going to get all into the metaphors or whatever, but, I just wanted to say, I hope y'all have a great day. And, love y'all. All right, peace.